Hey everyone, it's Chris at Artifact, and this video is part of a series that I'm doing where we take a look at pieces in my collection that I use as design inspiration for Artifact or other projects. They can be military collectibles, vintage denim, vintage apparel, skateboard stuff, curious objects, ephemera, just basically stuff that tickles my fancy. So let's take a look at what we're going to talk about today here in this bag. And this is a very special piece today. A buddy of mine who, he's an antique dealer, he had found this and was gonna sell it, and I said, no, I need this, so you have to sell it to me. But it's a circa 1985 Powell Peralta Tommy Guerrero deck. Tommy Guerrero was a very cool skater. He kind of helped to usher that paradigm shift from like ramp and vert skating over to street. This company was Powell Peralta. Growing up in the 80s, as a kid, I worshipped these types of skateboards. So what we have here is, I mean, it's totally tricked out. It's got, or at one point had every guard and rail you could possibly imagine. You've got Tracker 6-track ultralights with the plastic base plates that would always crack. You got your copers on top of those. God forbid your hanger got scratched. You didn't want that, so you needed to put a condom over that hanger. We've got the Rat Bones 97A wheels that are slightly coning here. Just totally shot bearings, but that's okay. This board will be put to pasture at this point. Had a nose bone, but was taken off at some point. I love the colors that this individual chose. This is like very 80s. Notice how the Tracker 6-tracks are mismatched. That's pretty fun. Same thing with the copers. Tail guard, these peculiar, I mean, literally everything's been protected on this. And then the front's really cool. The dragon graphic is still really strong on there. And then you've got the pre-cut 2-piece grip tape so that you can showcase this graphic. Color's really nice. One thing that's really unusual about this deck, or unique, is most of the Tommy Guerrero boards I remember, they didn't have wheel wells, and this one has those. So this one's, that's why I think it's probably like 85 or whatever, because it's like pretty early to have those. Yeah, I mean, like I said, as a kid, these were just so appealing, especially when you're like mowing the grass and stuff, and like you got enough money to buy a deck, but then you don't have good trucks or wheels, so maybe an older kid will sell you a pair of his like Sim Street wheels that are just coned to hell. But you just, you know, back then for me, like I just had to build my skateboard from nothing, and then you have like one of your classmates have a birthday party and they get a complete like this, and you're just like, oh shit, and they don't even skate it. But whatever. Another cool feature is if you look here, you got a grease pen that says, I believe, $2.97. So when skateboarding went out of vogue, like probably, you know, in the 90s or whatever, when, you know, it dropped off, this thing found its way in a thrift shop, and somebody, not my friend, but somebody got this for $2.97. And I don't know, I wish I was thinking about that stuff at the time. I would have been picking these up to display. I mean, because now they're just, I mean, I would never skate this at this point. There's like no concave. The board is unbelievably heavy compared to what anyone would be riding today. But it's not too heavy to hang on a wall and enjoy. So thank you for watching, and if you like these videos, like and subscribe, make a comment below, and I'll continue to talk about other stuff. Thanks for watching.